This is gonna be one of my first long form videos, but I need to get this off my chest. So, all my life growing up, I live with my mom and my dad, right? My dad hoards trash, guys. This means he likes to buy garbage from thrift stores, and it could be the most random things like
What a lot of people don't realize is that hoarding is a mental illness. It can't be fixed by just, pressuring the person to change. The person has to actively want to change, and unfortunately, most of them don't see an issue with what they're doing.
kid sets, walkers, frames, shoes, things of that nature. And he likes to store it in my garage, store it in the loft of our house, store it in his room, store it in any closet in anybody's room, and just keep on building his hoard collection, right? When I was a kid, I was embarrassed and I was sad because I could never bring my friends over to hang out with me because I didn't want them to see how my house looked, because of how all the garbage around me.
Yeah, that's something that most people don't really think about is the effect that um, not only a dirty house but hoarding can do on the child. Can affect the child. Yeah, I mean, it could be very, very embarrassing for that child. And unfortunately, the children or child cannot bring people over. They can't have a normal childhood because kids naturally want to go to their friends' houses. And if that friend is always making an excuse as to why they can't come over, because let's be honest, most children aren't going to say, "Hey, my parents are hoarders." Is going to naturally ostracize that child and continually, give them social anxiety. So it's kind of sad, actually.
And I just feel like living with this all my life has truly affected my mental health. Like I genuinely can't,
I knew it.
I can't think straight in this house. Me and my family, we've prayed about it for so long. We've been praying for my dad for so long, for him to wake up to realize what he's doing is just irrational and selfish of his own family that wants to live a normal.
Yeah, people that suffer from that mental illness, they're not going to suddenly wake up and know that it's bad, or that it's harming their family. Unfortunately, they probably do not see anything wrong with what they're doing. If they did, they probably wouldn't be doing it.
More clean life, just hoping that one day he wakes up and just realizes, oh, what have I been doing? My family is affected by my actions. Wow, I didn't know. Today I was moving some trash.
Yeah, once again, hoarding is an addiction that is just like any other addiction: drugs, food. You don't really see the harm you're doing to other people, but if you do, then it doesn't really matter to you because only you're only focused on getting that next sense of dopamine hit. To where like it makes you feel better. Yeah.
Out because I wanted to get rid of some things from the garage. I've been on live sometimes cleaning up my garage, and today I wanted to get some stuff out, like some just garbage. And he almost punched me because I was trying to get rid of a frame that he bought. And I almost broke.
Yeah. The only thing I could think about that would cause that sort of reaction would probably be um, like people that are hoarders. They have a sense of abandonment issues from some sort of trauma in their past, which is why I say it's mental illness. Um, so if you take what they see as valuable and you toss it away, that shows them that you don't see the value in that item the way they do, and in their mind, they think that maybe you don't see the value in them, in that you will eventually abandon them the way you abandon what they see value in. it doesn't make sense in a person that doesn't suffer from, you know, that illness, but it makes sense in their mind. At least that's the way I rationalize it, because trash is trash is trash, and people that see trash would normally want to, get it away from you. But people that see trash and see the value in said trash, they what you see as damaged goods, basically, they see as valuable. So it's a mental issue, and it's quite sad.
Down because it's like, dang, he'd actually hit me over like some product, some old garbage he got from a garage sale or a thrift store. I want to move out of this place. I want to find my own place and never come back here. It's just I don't have a job yet. I've been applying and hoping to land something.
He looks quite young, but not super young to where he shouldn't be able to get a job. Kind of weird. Maybe it's a result of his surroundings. Where he grew up, a community, a geographical, on location. But hopefully he finds a job soon, because it's hard out here. And nothing motivates a man more than living in a crappy situation and having the drive to get out of that situation.
But best believe, materialism will not be a single thing. Like, it will not be even a part of my mindset. Like, not as consumerism, materialism, all that garbage, ownership. No, I'm not doing it. Best believe that. So if y'all can relate, let me know in the comments. What do y'all do?
I mean, everyone says that. I mean, there's only a few reasons why I would consider money or consumerism a important thing. Like, buying stuff is really that important, but having the means to provide for those you love, that's what's important. So yeah, I get what he's saying. But yeah, I don't really have much, but what I do have is pretty much what I need, pretty much. It makes sense. I get what he's saying.
With a hoarder parent, I feel like the best option for you as a kid born into a hoarding family is to leave. Move.
Yeah.
I'm trying right now. I'm trying to get a job going, trying to get the ball rolling. I'm leaving. I'm out. That's the plan. And the reason I tried to figure out the reasoning as to why he's like this. And I think it's because he grew up in Africa. He was born into a war in Africa. And he said that he didn't eat for many days, for months. He didn't have anything to his name. He had no ownership of any products. And now that he has all this purchasing power, it's like he's like a kid in a candy shop. He's like, oh, I want to get this and that and this and this and this. But he doesn't think about his own family.
I'm no psychiatrist, clearly, or a therapist, but that would maybe explain why, if he has a spending problem, if he's a habitual, spender, but being an habitual hoarder, I would think that would stem from abandonment issues, not really. Like, maybe he was abandoned as a child and not given food. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it would buying a bunch of excess stuff you don't need would make sense if you didn't have a lot growing up, but I don't think hoarding stuff you don't need would be a result of that childhood. But I'm not a psychiatrist or therapist, so I'm probably wrong.
It's crazy. So yeah, if you guys experience the same thing, like, let me know. I need prayer because this has been messing up my mental for a while now. And he wonders why, like, we have some sort of disdain for what he's doing and why we don't respect him in certain ways. It's because of the hoarding. If you want to fix your family, if you want to, like, just fix the disarray in this household, like, please get rid of this garbage.
he probably does want to fix his family. I mean, that's pretty much a a obvious thing, but he doesn't possess necessary tools to fix the situation. In my opinion, he will need a therapist or a psychiatrist to, identify why they have such a sense of abandonment to where they can't let anything go. And if they can identify the root cause, maybe they can, develop a plan to slowly over time get him to let things go. Because hoarders can't just let everything go at once. So they have to actively agree to letting something go, like a pen or a trash bag, or whatever they deem as valuable. So I mean, yeah, this young man's father would definitely need outside help, help that his family can't give him because they don't possess the necessary tools to help him the way that he needs to be helped.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, let me know if you guys are going through anything similar, or if you're someone that also deals with hoarding. What do you do to like get rid of that addiction, and how can someone be healed from something like this? Let me know in the comments.
If you enjoyed the video, my commentary, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications for any future videos. I was supposed to be consistent, but I recorded 3 videos the last 2 days. All 3 had audio issues, and I'm not gonna lie, that discouraged the heck out of me. So I decided not to upload or record or anything. I was like, screw it. But today I chose to do it again. I think this is my 4th time today, and I finally fixed it. If this uploads, it means I fixed it for now. But yeah, let me know what you thought. I'm still pretty new to this whole, video thing. I will be starting a second channel soon. I just got a laptop, which will allow me to do what I really want to do, which is talk about states and the history behind those said states. So if you want to hear about that, once I create the channel and upload my first video, I'll let you guys know. Aloha, aloha. No, how do you say goodbye in Hawaiian? Bye bye Chinese. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.